and actually talk about how you do those things. So how you use body language to make a beautiful speech. Introducing John.
5 body positions that will enhance your talk. Virginia Satir, in her book, The New People Making, observed people and came up with these 5 positions that will improve the way you communicate. Topher Morrison, a professional presenter, he says that these positions have brought life to the talks in his presentations. We can borrow them and put life into our presentations. As beginning presenters, we often don't know what to do with our hands and our bodies. These 5 positions will give you a starting. The first position is the leveler. With the leveler, your feet are slightly apart, your hips are level, your shoulders are level, your moustache is level, your eyebrows are level, and your hands are in front of you like this. This gives the impression of believability, honesty, integrity. It's a great way to start a talk. Here at the National Library, I observed one of our presenters starting her talk exactly like this. The second position is the placator. This is encouraging. You want to tell people something. It's asking for forgiveness. For example, you're getting into the bulk of your talk. You want people to believe you. Maybe you want forgiveness, so you'll take a step back and say, look, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Maybe you want to present bad news. Sean, I'm sorry, we've got no more money and can no longer afford to employ you. So, the third position is the computer. This is where it gives you a barrier between you and your audience and gives you time to think. You might rest your fist on your chin, and this gives a sort of cerebral process like a computer. You use this if somebody comes in late and you're just waiting for them to sit down. Or somebody attacks you from the audience. You might think just like this. At the same meeting that we were at before, one of the members asked a question, and she asked it from this position, proving to me that Virginia Satir's observations were correct. The next position is the blamer. This is the finger pointing upwards. The blamer is used to emphasize. You can point it upwards to make a point. Maybe you want to get your audience's attention, so you point it above their head. Or maybe you just want to get John's attention and make him feel very uncomfortable and point it directly at him. This conveys a feeling of blame, guilt, and making a point. At the same meeting, the person who asked a question wanted to make a point, and she used a variation of the blamer. She made a point using her little pinky like this, and I thought, Virginia Satir is correct. The final position is the distractor. That's when everything is asymmetrical, and this is for fun. I don't know if you remember Jamie's first talk. It was just entertaining, we loved it. He used the entertainer the whole way through. He even used a pirouette. So, the 5 positions are the leveler, believability, the placator, encouragement, the computer, thinking, the pointer, blaming, and the distractor for fun. Now I'm going to give you 2 talks. Exactly the same talk, presented differently. The first one I'm going to read it out from here, and then I'm going to deliver it using these body languages. Canberra's Cultural Cycle Circuit is a project to link our cultural institutions with quality cycle paths. All that needs to be done is to add more signs, add bike parking, improve the quality of the tracks. The odd thing is, it seems so logical. How come it hasn't been done already? It's up to us to make sure it happens. Then visitors to Canberra can have fun cycling around our fantastic cultural institutions. Canberra's Cultural Cycle Circuit is a project that's to link our cultural institutions with fantastic tracks. All that needs to be done is to add signs, improve the bike parking, improve the cycle track. You know, it seems so logical. I wonder why it hasn't been done already. It's up to us to make sure it happens. Then, the visitors to Canberra can enjoy themselves as they cycle around our fantastic cultural institutions. I'm sure you'll agree with me that Topher Morrison is right when he says these body positions can give life to our talk. But he also adds, use them sparingly.